Okay. Hello. Let's see if we appear.
Hello. Good morning.
Yowning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is our first time live on YouTube. So
First time
No
it's
pressure.
Sundays.
it is. I think
Maybe
Becky's
people are watching this sitting in bed with a cup of coffee, toast, and a cat on the knee.
Yes,
How
that's
good.
what I'm
If
picturing.
you are,
Everyone is.
good morning. Enjoy your toast, enjoy your cat cuddles, and we've got lots to chat about. I guess if any comments come in, we'll be answering them, will we?
We will, exactly. So I can see that we are live on YouTube. So hello, everybody. If you're watching us on catch up, thank you so much. This is our first Cat Club Sundays. So we did have live streams Sundays with Sam last year. We kind of went quiet over Christmas. Lots of you were saying, where are you? We miss you live on Sunday. So we're back, refreshed, and we've moved it to a Sunday morning and also moved to YouTube. So that's very exciting. And today we're joined by Sam, the co-founder of the Cat Show Live. Say
Good morning, everybody.
The lovely Amanda Campion, Kitty City behaviourist.
Meowing.
And we are super honoured to have the lovely Beady with us.
Good morning.
Hi, Beady.
Hi.
Beady, if you don't know, is Kitty City's moderator online and also comes and moderates for us out of the goodness of her heart, and has attended the Cat Show Live from the very beginning and was actually our first ever Cat Club member, which is super cool. So high status in regard to Beady.
Absolutely. And BD sees it from a different aspect as well, doesn't she? Because she visited our very first event as a visitor. So she sees it from, should we say, the other side?
All sides, yeah, because
Yes.
you were actually working at last year's event, weren't you?
Yeah, ran off my feet for Kitty City last year.
That's it. It was so busy. It was definitely an all hands on deck day. So yeah, this is the team for your first Cat Club Sunday. If you're joining us, we're really happy you're here. We are still going to be going live on the Instagram and Facebook platforms to chat with you guys there. This is kind of our main big meaty update, and then on Instagram on Tuesday night, we will go live for a Cat Club catch up, and then on Facebook on Thursday night as well at 7:30, those ones. But in this session, you'll see the Cat Show Live team, cat experts and professionals and our friends, and we will just basically hang out, talk all things cats. So there'll be some cat tips and maybe some fun feline facts thrown in, and some behind the scenes peeks at our annual event, the Cat Show Live, that's happening this September at the NEC Birmingham. So whether you're a new cat owner or a seasoned pro, please grab a cup of coffee, grab your cats, chill out, and come and hang out with us. So the first thing we're going to tell you about is our new shiny Cat Show Live website, which has just been relaunched this week, hasn't it?
It has. And also we will, I just meant to say that we will answer any questions as well. So if anybody's joined us and they want to ask any questions or say hello, we will absolutely say hi to you guys.
Yes. So, speaking of which, Lizzie in Shropshire is watching. So
hi,
lovely.
Lizzie. Welcome.
Thanks for joining us.
To our first live.
That's it. If anybody does have any comments, ladies, if you can see on the right hand side, there's a chat in the menu. You'll be able to see any comments as well. So we will just shout those out as they come in. But yeah, the website. So with the website, there's lots of new shiny things on there that really showcase everything that we're working on throughout the year, outside of the amazing Cat Show Live event. So the first thing that we've launched is our directories. So the brand directory is now live, which is accessible to anybody, no sign up required. And it's an A to Z of tried and tested cat brands. Now, Sam, why is this important?
Okay, so the reason for this, why is it important? So we felt as a community, and I'm sure Amanda and BD will back us up on this, but we felt that we needed to create a platform where if you were searching for cat litter, maybe you're not happy with the cat litter you've been using, for, as an example, or you want to find out what the latest market trend is on cat litter. The brand directory, as it builds, will be the place where you can go and find out that information. You'll get trusted information. You'll be able to click through, read up on the brands that are on there, go through direct to their website. So we're not selling anything. So we're not paid. It's not paid advertising or selling from that side of things. It's very much an open book. So any litter brand and every litter brand can join us if they wish to. But you've got that freedom of choice and that knowledge and that education. So, and as the brand directory develops, hopefully the team, different members of the team will be able to test different litters, as an example, and give their feedback on it. So I use a particular brand of litter. I know Amanda uses a different one. I don't actually know what BD or Becky use, but we'll be able to compare notes and talk about it. And again, it's an open and honest conversation. So I know what I look for in a litter, but that's not necessarily what you look for, is it, Amanda?
No, the amount of clients that I get that are having issues with litter aversion, it's massive.
Is it?
So what suits one cat might not suit another cat, and also it's not always about what the cat parent wants either.
Absolutely.
And that's a real biggie, that is, because I had one client say, well, I like this litter, and I always say, well, you're not the one using it. So just offer a litter buffet if that's the case, and see what if your cat has a preference, and let your cat vote with their feet. And it's never an issue until it's an issue. So yeah, it's be open-minded and be prepared to try other products. And I think the directory is really good for that point, because you know that you are getting trusted brands that anyone can actually go and say, okay, let me try this. Or it may not be litter, it may be scratch posts or things like that. Or there's so much about, but it's all too easy, isn't it, for people to go, oh, I'll just go onto this internet selling site and buy something that may not be good quality, but they think, oh, I'll just buy cheap. So I know we don't get involved with veterinary products, but it's the same, if I can just say this, because I really feel strongly about it. It's the cat worming and the flea treatments. You can go into local high street stores and buy them off the counter. You can go to the supermarket and buy them, and they're not safe. They're not safe for your cat. It's down to weight. Is it even going to be effective? Some can be toxic. So yeah, I know I digress from the directory there, but it is about trusted and brands that we feel are safe and ethical to use on our cats.
No, I don't think you're I don't think you're digressing from it at all, because I think as the directory grows, I think Becky's about to say that as well, we can incorporate the veterinary side. There's no reason why we can't, because we are such an open platform and we're not restricted from that side of things. That's the beauty of it. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh, there's another idea. The veterinary aspect of, well, is there any reason why we can't suggest where you should go and why you should do that research? There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't do that. We can't prescribe or tell you, we're not medically trained, but we can bring veterinary experts on and we can talk about those reasons why you shouldn't buy over the counter without getting a veterinary consult first. Is it weight? Is it perhaps your cat's on medication? All things that you just maybe don't think about. You just think you're doing the right thing for your cat. Oh, I need worming tablets. Right, I see them on the counter there, pick them up and off I go. And then there's a problem later on, but you don't know that.
Yeah. No,
so,
I mean, it's like flea collars. Sometimes they can be really toxic to some cats. They can cause skin irritation. But maybe for the new cat parent who just sees it in the supermarket and thinks, oh, that's going to really help my flea issue or prevent fleas, not necessarily. So there's lots of information. And I think as experienced cat parents, you just think that everyone knows that. We've still got an epidemic of cat parents that don't know that they should neuter their cats.
Yeah.
And if you remember, last year we did a link up with Alex at the Net Vet about neutering. I think that was in kitten kindergarten, wasn't it,
I
Becky?
think it was, yeah. I think
Both,
it was,
yeah, we did both.
yeah.
We did one for
That was
everyone as well.
that was really well attended, and Alex was absolutely brilliant in that because he put the medical aspect of the benefits of neutering, and I was able to put the behavioural aspects, and obviously the two coexist there. So that was a great topic. Yeah, but people still don't realize the benefits of neutering, and there's still the myth. There's so many myths to do with cat parenting that, oh, you should always let your cat have a first litter. It really helps them, and that's just not true whatsoever. So that was a great thing, and hopefully we'll do that again this year.
Absolutely. And I think Elizabeth has mentioned about the fact that her cat likes lots of different foods. And another area of the brand directory, with all the different food brands coming on, and it is building. So at the moment we're just starting out building it. The message isn't out there yet. Strangely enough, I've had 2 brands contact me on LinkedIn this weekend wanting to find out more about the brand directory. But as we build it, our goal or our mission is to create the largest cat specific directory system for everything cat, whether it's litter, food, accessories, cat towers. I could talk about cat towers, as everybody knows, all day long. Not from a sales point of view. And this is where people get confused. They think, oh, she's going to talk about her brand and her towers. Absolutely not. And I'm desperate to get Amanda together, and we're going to hopefully record a session talking about cat towers and cat trees and what you should look for. And again, you'll get this from the brand directory as we build that. So that's the brand directory in a long-winded way.
Yeah, no, but it's great, and it leads us on to everything else about the website. It's equipping cat owners with that education, and as Amanda said, a lot of people, who are very well intentioned, just don't know these things. And I myself recently had to treat the cats with fleas, but from the first dose to the second dose, I had 2 different products that worked so totally differently. I didn't even know that there were products out there that would be harmful to cats for flea treatment. And this is the kind of thing that we really want to push out and educate cat owners with. Becky Watson says hi from our team.
Hi, Becky.
And so for that reason, we've also renamed we have new membership tiers for the Cat Club. Now, we've made so much of our content online that last year was only available through membership. We've actually made that free now and accessible for all. And what we realized was there's so many people that actually would benefit from this information. And so we want to spread the message far and wide. So we also do have a small paid membership tier called Top Cat, which is just £20 for the year, which does give you a deeper level of resources with some private live streams, courses like Kitten Kindergarten that Amanda mentioned earlier, that's a bit more hands-on, a bit more workshop and one-to-one. Hello from Seb and Luca. Hi, Seb and Luca. Thanks for joining us.
We've got a few people joining us. It's lovely.
Yes, we do. We thought we might be lonely this morning, but we don't feel it now. And yeah, so the membership is a great tool. All we need is your email address to access a whole host of resources. So we've renamed our resources area to the Cat Care Library. So in there, you can browse articles on every possible topic around cat ownership. And there's lots of articles in there from our very own cat behaviourist, Amanda, isn't there, Amanda?
There is. And I would like some ideas of what people would like me to write about for this month.
Oh.
So instead of me deciding, why don't we turn it over to the membership and the community and let them decide what we should what I
That's
should write
really,
about this month. So
that's a really
Love
nice
that.
idea.
let's get that in within the next sort of 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then and then we can get it, or even 10 days. There's lots of topics. Valentine's Day, the month of love. How does a cat show their love and affection to you? How should you show your love and affection to your cat? Are the good ways, bad ways? That's just some ideas, but literally I'm happy to write about anything. But let's get it, any ideas, let's get them in. And if we don't do them this month, we could perhaps do them next month. But the idea is that we fulfill the need of what people want me to write about. So
That's
I'm
it.
just being joined by a Hugo now, and if I've been looking distracted, I've got Bueno rolling round on the floor next to me with a
My
massive
cat's nowhere to be
snake.
seen this morning.
And Jennifer, one of our lovely ladies, happy
As
Kitty
Jen
Blankets
joins.
us.
Oh,
So
Hi, Jen.
can you see it? I've got my Happy Kitty blanket there, Jennifer. And if anybody was eagle-eyed enough to watch Catman, they will have spotted the Happy Kitty blanket on the sofa.
Oh, we didn't talk about Catman. If you guys at home are watching and you've watched Catman, let us know your thoughts. But it obviously featured the amazing Amanda speaking to David Baddiel about cat behaviour in the second episode. How was that, Amanda?
I'm the third, but
Yeah,
literally, if you blinked, you missed me. But I was there.
You were there.
You were there more in the third episode than the second episode, but you definitely
Yeah.
did a couple of times. I wonder.
I was in the second and the third, and we filmed for about an hour and a half.
Did you?
So there was lots of things that we talked about. Obviously, lots of aspects of cat behaviour. I mentioned the amazing Happy Kitty blanket. In fact, I gave one, which Jennifer kindly donated. One for David Baddiel and one for Whiskers. Is it Whiskers and Cream in London? I think it is Whiskers and Cream, the cat cafe that we filmed at, and they absolutely loved it. So if you watch any of, definitely in the third episode, you can see a cat rolling around with a Happy Kitty blanket.
Awesome.
And then David took them home because he was filming on the second episode. He was filming with his own cats in a studio, and he didn't know how his cats were going to behave. And we talked about how cats are very territorial and they like routine and consistency. And obviously I said the Happy Kitty blanket would be perfect for that. So judging by how his cats behaved when he filmed, everything went well there for him. But it was a fabulous show. It wasn't based on education. But obviously there were some snippets that I was able to share about cat behaviour, but it was certainly showcasing how versatile and how much cats are loved in the community, and the thirst was there to see more cats on TV, wasn't it? Everything's doggo, isn't it? There's dog shows left, right, and centre, but there was nothing for cats. So I think he's really trailblazed an opening there, and it's showcased that there is a desire for everything cat, whether it's events like the Cat Show Live, the Cat Club, cats on TV. So hopefully that'll pave the way for more things cat on our mainstream terrestrial TV.
I really think it will. 100%.
I wonder, Beady, what did you think of the show as a cat owner, not working in the industry as such? So as sort of a general somebody who's switched on to watch it, what were your thoughts on it?
It was really good. And I think because I'd met quite a lot of the people on there, I was a little bit starstruck. I mean, I watched it with Amanda in her living room on the second one. But the first one I watched at home with my mum, she really enjoyed it as well. Because it was just so nice. So I was kind of telling her, oh, I met this person at the cat show and this person, and they were there. And then we were just having a chat about kind of like cat influences and that kind of thing on that first episode. And then I actually watched the third episode with my sister because I'm in London at the moment. And she's not really that much of a cat fan, but she really enjoyed it as well, which I was quite surprised about. I thought it was just going to be sat there like, ooh, I enjoy this, but she really enjoyed it too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Good to get the feedback. We've got a few people joining us. So say good morning to Cat's mama, Claudia, and Jennifer.
Hi, Claudia.
There's a jet post.
That's Claudia from Raggy Paws. If I can, Bueno's gone, because otherwise I could have, shown her Bueno, because that's who I got the Bueno boy from. I got that from Raggy Paws Rescue.
That's lovely.
Lovely. And your check is in the post, Amanda, from Jen for plugging Happy
Oh,
Kitty
is it?
Blankets on
Okay,
Catman.
excellent. Yeah.
But I think it's exactly what it is. It's bringing it into the mainstream, and as BD said, to see Amanda on there, to see Tanya on there, who also spoke at our show.
Gosh, yeah.
Travis and Sigrid, who were there last year, and Lois and Atticus. These are all people that are part of our event. So it was like, I know that person. I know that person.
And Marley was there as well. Now, do you remember
Yes.
we ran a competition for free tickets, and Marley won the tickets, and she's the cat mum to Jasper, the chocolate rag doll.
Yes.
So it was lovely to see her and meet her. She is adorable, and so hopefully there may be something. I mean, I don't know what I can say or what I can't say, but let's just say I think I'm right in saying that they may be there, they may not be there at this year's Cat Show Live. There may be some cat influences there.
There's a few things afoot, isn't there?
There is. I mean, people we can talk about coming if we move on from the website to the Cat Show Live 2026. So plans are in full swing, and it's really exciting at the moment because sort of every week we get a new person that's like, I'm back for this year, but we're coming. So this week we announced that that Bagpuss is coming back,
Bagpuss,
which is so exciting. So Bagpuss is the mascot for Hospices of Hope, which is an incredible charity, our first human charity partner, who is represented by Bagpuss. If you didn't know, Bagpuss is coming back to the big screen. So their production company and director was also at the show, and they're all going to be back. So if you see all the photos on our socials of people cuddling Bagpuss and think, oh no, I've missed it, come this September, because he's back and he's ready to bring the good vibes to the event again. He was just a hilarious
presence. And he was very late on for the booking, wasn't he? So we're
like
hoping to do a lot more.
Before.
We're hoping to do a lot more with him and the charity as well. So we're really, really excited about that.
Yeah. And Kat's mama says, I shall be seeing you all at the next Cat Show after speaking with BD on how fantastic it was last year. Thanks, BD. Your check's in the post.
Checks in the post, BD.
Yeah. So other people that are coming, we have quite a few of our influencers who have rebooked. Life of Milo and Maple are joining us.
Can I mention something?
Yes. What was that, sorry?
So there's another charity we're going to be working with this year, and I had a meeting with them on Monday, a big meeting with them on Monday. But there's two areas of the Cat Show Live that we haven't covered yet, and we desperately wanted to get that more involved for this year. And one of those areas was actually featured on episode 3 of the Catman, which was the Pat's Cats. So the Pets for Therapy, and we have spoken to them already. We are working on a collaboration with them to have some of the Pat's Cats with us at the show, but also to do a talk in one of the theatres as well.
That'd be amazing.
We think that will be amazing and so important as well, because listening to the lady with her cat that warns her when she's going to have a seizure, and how he's done that from a kitten and everything, we can talk about that side of things, because people assume it's dogs, don't they? But actually cats are just as intuitive, and I think cats are more clever, but we'll open that debate another time.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
For people who don't know what Pat's Cats are, Sam, it's therapy cats, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So they will, like dogs, will go into maybe a hospital or a hospice where people are stuck in there for a number of reasons, and they bring that calming influence, that connection, that side of things, and we'll have a lot more covered in the talk in the theatres on that, and they'll be represented on the day at the show. So we're incredibly, we're really, really pleased with that. And there's another charity we're going to be working with, but I'm going to save that one for another day, I think. And I haven't announced that one yet, but I'll save that one for another day to talk about that one as well. But there's 2 or 3 aspects of the show that we're covering that haven't been covered before, and I think they're really important parts of the cat community.
That's it. The event, as well as it just being an incredible atmosphere, the topics that are covered, you wouldn't typically see all in one place anywhere else. It's all about responsible and educated cat ownership. And so, yes, there's stuff going on throughout the year, but then we bring all of that into one room, all of us together, to get equipped and basically be the best cat owners we can be, together. Because, as you said, there's so much education that needs to be done. And I think I myself only got my first cat 6 years ago. Prior to that, I'd never had a cat before. Everything that I experienced with my cats is totally new. And I think there's a lot of people my age that have never had cats before, that, like us 20 and 30 somethings, are looking to cats before children. That was the stereotypical thing. But, that our cats are our babies now. And so we need help from people like Amanda and all of these companies that cover all of these areas. So, it's a great place to be. So Soph has been saying she's hugging, her cat is hugging his bag post as we speak.
Aww.
That's really cute. Becky says, hi, Auntie Becky, and my cats. So Becky's son thinks that my cats are his cats. I'm scared he's going to steal them from me at some point. And Jen can't wait. No, we can't wait either. So other news for the show, the VIP lounge is back. We've launched 3 tiers of our VIP. So you have VIP Gold, VIP Silver, and VIP Bronze. Our Gold tier being the one where you can have your private one-to-one meet and greet with a pedigree cat breed of your choice. All of the VIP tickets get early access from 9 o'clock, which is a really great perk to see the cats when it's quiet, get in there early. And we actually only have, is it 4 gold VIP?
It's 4 or 2. I think as of last.
4 or 2.
Yeah, I can't remember whether it's 2 or 4, but they are literally the last few tickets. And there will be someone dropped me a message saying, "Oh, are you going to release more?" No, there will be no more.
No, we can't.
We can't physically do that, have we? Which is why we've launched the other tiers, to try and spread out that VIP aspect and that early access from that side of things. So it is literally, once those gold tickets are gone, they are gone. There will be no more.
No, that's it. Because if we did roll out more, then early access wouldn't be that much of a perk, because everyone would be in early. So they are definitely, once they're gone, they're gone. And we're so thrilled to welcome Kitty Lit back this year. That is an eco-friendly cat litter based in Scotland. They've been with us from the start, but they're actually sponsoring the VIP lounge this year. So there might be some additional goodies from them, and they'll be amongst you in the VIP lounge, and it will be all branded up with them. So we're really, really excited to have them involved on that aspect. Anything else on the show, Sam, that we haven't mentioned? I mean, unfortunately, Amanda isn't joining us this year.
No, well,
I am.
She is.
I am. You know, like ABBA have done that Avatar. Yeah, I'm going to be there as an avatar.
Becky doesn't know yet. I haven't told Becky what your plan is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I will be there.
Okay.
She'll be there virtually. So we're going to organise something where she's there virtually. I mean, we did contemplate a live stream with her in this main theatre, but the logistics of trying to sort that and getting a stable connection out of the NEC on a very, very busy day, we just felt there was too much. There were too many things that could go wrong. We've got some other exciting things outside of the event, haven't we, coming, where Amanda, I know, is going to be very much a big part of that. But again, mum's the word at the moment.
Yeah, there's so much, and there'll be so many opportunities to see Amanda throughout the year. And then next year as well, you know, we're back in 2027. If for whatever reason you can't specifically make the 12th of September this year, we're back in 2027, and we hope to be back twice.
We hope
yeah,
to. We're planning to, but we're focused at the moment on, because we've grown. I mean, if you think back, we're not even 2 years old. We're not 2 years old. We're celebrating our second birthday in April. So that's scary to think we're going to do our third event in just over 2 years, not 3 years as everybody assumes. And it's grown. If you think the first one that you attended, Amanda, and I mean, that was massive, wasn't it?
Oh gosh, that was insane, because I mean, I know you created the event with Pete, but I don't think you really knew what it was going to be like, because it was trailblazing, wasn't it? It's never been done before. And then last year it doubled.
Yeah.
So that was, I mean, it was, the first year was excellent. The first year smashed all expectations way out of the park. But I think last year it was even bigger and better. So I just know that this year is going to be better still, without compromising the feel of it, because you know, sometimes you can go too big and then you lose the authenticity of what you wanted to create. And I know that won't happen, because you feel so strongly about the ethos of the show and what it's about. So I know it's just going to get bigger and better, but it won't be compromised in terms of experience, because it literally was amazing. One thing I wanted to talk about, Sam, when you were on about the VIP thing, the early access, the queues to last year. I mean, it was almost what's the word? It was almost like a security breach or health and safety breach, wasn't it? Or it could have been. It was just massive. The queue was just out. Honestly, it was just incredible. I couldn't believe it when I came to the front to see the queue.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, this is really happening. It was incredible.
Yeah, everybody there is a cat lover and cat owner and wanting to come in. And the NEC were having kittens, excuse the pun. But they were having kittens over it. So much so that that's why we've created and changed the VIP access for this year and allowed the different tiers, because it's meant we can have a few more in a bit earlier to hopefully alleviate that problem with the queues. And then we're going to have a queuing system running in the show beforehand as well, so you'll be able to check in and wait in at what they call a holding area, so that we meet all the health and safety regulators. So
it was like being at a concert, wasn't it? You know, when you see all the people queuing. Well, you compare that to the first year, to the second year, it was like insane. Yeah. So Bev, you came VIP, did you come VIP? You came VIP both times, didn't you? Oh, actually, no, you came VIP the first year, and then second year you were with me anyway. So you were behind the scenes, weren't you? We were setting up and everything. How did you feel about the setting up? What it was like as a trade stand? What did you think about that?
It was really fun, but I think I spent a lot of time hunting for high-vis jackets because I didn't bring one. And I remember being outside and Becky came up and she was like, "Oh my God, it's Edie!" And then I felt like a little celebrity walking around. But yeah, it was really fun. It was good to see kind of all the work that goes into the trade side of it as well, and you know, all the effort that goes in, people making their stands just right. I know I met a little trade group as well, Wildcat Co, while we were there, and had a good chat with them. Yeah. And yeah, we've become quite nice friends on social media from there as well. But yeah, it was amazing. And then compared to the first year where I was running around like a headless chicken, just not overwhelmed, but it was so great seeing all the cats there. I had my VIP slot with the Selkirk Rexes as well, and just absolutely fell in love. So when the time comes, hopefully I'll be getting one of those.
Is it a Selkirk? It's a Selkirk.
Not yet though.
No.
But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. And I think I probably did more steps last year just on Amanda's stand, and I did the first year running around the whole place.
Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. If you want a workout day, come to the Cat Show Live.
We were
don't need any other steps that week.
No, we were going to run a book on how many steps that they thought myself and Pete would do.
Yeah.
I actually know how many I did, and I know how many Pete did on one day.
We'll do a poll for that at some point.
We should do a poll, because I do remember how many I did. I don't know how Pete did 7,000 more than me, just to give you an idea.
Wow.
So,
does that mean
that was to and from the coffee bar?
If he's listening, we'll be like, I wasn't at the coffee bar.
Jen says in the comments, it's the best thing to hit the cat world. We love the event. Thank you, Jen. And that's the beautiful thing, is everyone is so part of it, from every visitor, every trade stand, every speaker, every cat exhibitor, every rescue. You know, it's everyone together that makes it. And as Amanda said before, you know, that's absolutely what we want to retain, is that energy. Without that energy, that the event doesn't work. So yes, although we're getting bigger and there's more aspects covered, it's all about the people in attendance and the cats, obviously. But yeah, so if you don't want to wait to see us in person, we do have a little tour dates list running at the moment of places that we're going to be popping in. Again, it's all about community here, and there's so many cat shows up and down the country and other events, like-minded events, that we actually, as the Cat Show Live and the Cat Club, are in attendance at. So you can come and speak to us at those. And the next event is next weekend.
It is. Yes, I'm on the road. I've got to dust. I'm dusting off the cobwebs, getting organised, getting the flyers printed, all organised. Becky, you'll be pleased to hear.
Very good.
Yep. So I'm heading down to a competitive event, because we're the only non-competitive event, and I think that's important. People are like, oh, there's lots of other cat events, and there are many cat events around the country, but all of them are competitive cat shows where the cats that are in those shows are there to compete for titles, that they're there to be judged on standards, household pet sections as well. So we are heading down to one of the registries called TICA, which is international. So it's an American-based registry, but it's global. And I think it's known as the largest genetic registry in the world. So it has the largest genetic registry in the world. And we will be visiting lovely Windsor next weekend. So we'll be down in Windsor with Kitty Cats, which is one of the newer UK regional clubs. I think it's its second show. So we're really excited to be down there. They've got around 18 to 20 different trade stands. I'm not sure exactly how many cats will be there competing, but it'll certainly be well over 100, maybe 150, 200 cats there. And it's TICA is very much what I call a hands-on registry. So what do I mean when I say that? I'm not going to go into all the different registries and how they judge, but what I'll do is I'll talk about TICA, because that's our next one coming up. And that is that the cats are judged in rings on the table in front of you. So if you're visiting as a visitor, and I know BD was hoping it was this weekend, because she's in London at the moment and she was going to come and see me.
Oh.
So, and it was like, no, sorry, it's next weekend.
For some reason we're on the same energy, because I've kept saying it. I even put in our stories that it was last weekend, and Sam promptly told me, no, it's the weekend after. So it's definitely the 7th. It's next weekend.
Yeah, so myself and Pete, who's the other half of the founding team, my husband, we are traveling down to Windsor, and we'll be spending the weekend in Windsor on Saturday and Sunday between 10 and 4. You can come in. Tickets are available online at Eventbrite, and if you are interested in tickets and you can't find the link, just drop us a message either here on YouTube or drop us a message on our website, and we will pop over a link for you. But we will be there for the day, and we will have the Cat Show Live goodies there. We'll have some goodies. We'll have our flyers there, and you can come and just chat to us, come and say hello, and then you can have a little look around and a competitive show, which is great fun. I used to compete myself with my Maine Coons, and always loved my weekends away. Very much a community. Again, everybody's very friendly. And I know, Amanda, did you do the one recently in January, or were you not at that one?
No, it was last year. I did the tea cats and cakes
You did that
in
last year.
Spalding. That was really, really lovely. I wasn't
Yeah.
able to go this year.
Jennifer
But
was
no,
there. It was Jennifer there.
sorry?
Was
Jennifer was there. Yeah. So, and then is the next one, is that in April?
I've got Windsor next weekend, and then we have 2 dates, but they're not on the tour map yet because Becky was waiting for me to confirm that she's not advertised it yet. But we'll be back on tour for 2 shows in March, and then there's the big one. There's the big one at the end of April. So, and we're all there, aren't we, at that one? So
we are. Yeah, we're next week. I think we're there. We literally are all there, aren't we?
We are all there. So what is the big one? Who's going to announce it? Drum roll.
Well, firstly, Pete just quickly asks, what's the name of the event at Windsor? It's the Kitty Cats International Cat Show, and that's at Windsor Leisure Centre, 7th to 8th. But then on the 26th of April, it is...
Drum roll.
The GCCF Supreme Cat Show.
It is the Supreme, but with
the World Cat Congress.
So we have the World Cat. So I've just been. Somebody's telling me to look at comments, and we have mentioned the comment, haven't we? We have answered it. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. There's a lag, I think, on the comments, which doesn't help at times. So we were talking about the big one, weren't we? The
Supreme
Cat Show and the WCC, which is known as the World Cat Congress. So you might be thinking, what on earth does that mean? So effectively, the World Cat Congress is where recognised registries, the 9 or 10 largest registries in the world, come together and are part of the World Cat Congress. And there's obviously the guidelines and the criteria that they fit behind and sit behind. But they get together once a year all around the world in different venues. And this year, GCCF, which is the UK, the Governing Council, are hosting the World Cat Congress in England, in Liverpool. So, and they have combined that with a competitive event, which is their showcase event of the year, which is the Supreme Cat Show. And that will be held on the Sunday, isn't it? The Supreme Show is on the Sunday.
Yeah, and the 26th.
So what that means is, effectively, if you think of our event and you think of a competitive event, what you've got our event, which is the largest non-competitive event in the UK. And then you've got the largest competitive event in the UK, which is the Supreme, without a doubt, hands down.
I always think it's like the cat version of Crufts, the Grand Supreme, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the pinnacle of the showing calendar, really. So
yeah, and that's that will have over 600 cats in competition, and it will have a huge shopping village as well, a big shopping village, and we will be there. The Cat Show Live will be there. We'll have a nice, good size stand, and we're going to have some, because they don't have a theatre or anything like that where they have all the talks like we do. So because all the cats are competing all day, it's very difficult. But they will have a World of Cats section where you can go meet some of the different breeds as well that are not competing. And you will also be able to pop onto our stand, and Amanda's attending. I think Jennifer, Happy Kitty Blankets, will be there. Many of our trade friends will be at this show as well. And several of them, including Amanda, we hope, will be popping onto our stand to do some little...
I'll be living on your stand, because Bev's going to be on my stand.
Oh yeah, BD's coming
with Catman Gaz. So they're going to be on the stand. So I'm just going to be floating around.
Okay.
So sorry, Bev. I didn't think I told you
and
that.
Because it's the end of the month and it's a Sunday, we are planning, I don't know if this is going to work, but we are planning to live stream here on YouTube from the events.
From the shows.
Which Amanda doesn't know about yet, sorry.
So if you can't make
Good.
it, you can see it through the stream, which will
Absolutely.
be fun. But our next live stream is the 1st of March. Like I said, we are going to do a quick roundup through our Cat Club chats this Tuesday at 7:30 on Instagram, this Thursday at 7:30 on Facebook, and then we will next all be together on YouTube on the 1st of March on a Sunday morning for our Cat Club Sundays. So
Fabulous.
I think we will let everyone get on with their Sundays, but we hope we've helped you start off your day right with cats, which is the best way to start off your Sunday. And any closing words from you ladies?
I don't.
The cat's got my tongue. Sorry.
I did put a lot of pressure on you right there. But yeah, no, we will love you all and leave you all. See you hopefully on Tuesday on Instagram and in Windsor next weekend. But it's bye from me. Sam?
Bye from me.
Amanda?
Meow for now.
And Beadie.
I suppose I better meow for now as well. Meow
Yes,
for now.
meow for now. Thank you all. Lots of love. Have a great day.
See you all
Bye.
soon.
Bye.